folks. My first guest tonight is an actor that GQ recently named the world's handsomest man. He has appeared in the X-Men movies, The Butler, and now stars in HBO's Westworld.
Wyatt. Who's Wyatt?
Do you remember now, Teddy?
Yeah, of course I remember Wyatt. You look upon the face of true evil, you ain't liable to forget. He claimed he could hear the voice of God.
Please welcome James Marsden. Welcome to the show.
Very kind of everyone for that applause.
They're very nice people.
They are
They're
nice
very
people.
nice people.
I feel it. Do they do that for everyone?
Only if you say nice things about them.
Oh, good. Okay. I love all of you very much.
Now, I'm a huge fan of the show, but I'm a couple episodes behind, so no spoilers, please.
Okay.
Okay?
Great. Easy.
Okay. But I imagine that people must come up to you all the time, like the Westworld fans are a little obsessive, trying to figure out what it's about and that sort of thing. What do they yell at you when they see you? Because I assume it's yelled.
It's shouted from. Actually, I was on the plane the other day, and I got up out of my seat to get something out of the overhead bin, and I heard this voice, and it went like this. It went, "Are you real?" And
Jesus,
it was like
there.
it was like I didn't even see the person. They seemed really put out that I was there on the plane.
Are you real?
Yeah. Are you real?
It puts the lotion on its skin.
It chases Dolores and finds Wyatt, and then it gets the hose again. My showrunner will love that. No, and I said, excuse me, and he said, I just want to know, I don't want you getting shot up on my flight, so are you real? And I was like, those Bloody Marys are real, aren't they?
You were already a movie star from big movies, but has this changed like the number of people who recognize you on the street or anything? Because every week they see a new James Marsden movie, essentially.
Well, that's kind of you.
Person.
It's usually split between the people that recognize me and the people who think I'm somebody else. Like, I get mistaken quite often for someone else. I was actually on the set of Westworld, and one of the key grips or someone who was in on the crew came up and said, Can I speak to you for a minute? And I was like, oh boy. And he said, I just want to say, your films, I watched them with my son. When I grew up, I was a boy, and I read the comics, and I watched the TV show with my father, and it was a tradition.
X-Men fan.
Yeah, it was a tradition that we had. And I now have a son, and I do the same thing with your films. And it's a part of my household. It's a part of our tradition in my family that I cherish. And thank you for being a part of that. And God bless Captain Kirk. I was like, I just didn't have the heart to tell him that I wasn't Chris Pine.
Or he thought you were William Shatner. There are philosophical underpinnings, apparently, to Westworld. Like, there's lots of whiffs of philosophy coming off the show. What do you think it's about? What do you think Westworld is about?
I think it's the commentary that it's presenting is sort of when do we become human? What is it to be human? And is there a beginning of consciousness? And when, how do you behave when no one's looking and when there are no rules? As far as from the human's perspective, visiting the park. But then beyond that, it's like, we live in a world where, like, we're just technology, it's just technology crazy, and we're fully immersed in virtual reality and video games, and that's all on the horizon, and there's people out there much smarter than I am that know really where that's all going.
Does that appeal to you at all? Like, have you done, like, the VR goggles and done a little exploration of virtual worlds and that sort of thing?
Not really. I was playing Nintendo 64 last night, actually. I like to go.
How do you? Because you're the hosts on Westworld, sort of the latest generation of the hosts, are so human as to be indistinguishable from human.
Right.
How do you, as an actor, play a robot that is supposed to be indistinguishable from a human?
As far as like, you know, Jonah Nolan, the showrunner, and Lisa Joy did an amazing job with us, and they said, look, we're not going in and playing robots, you know, like we're playing human beings. We're bringing the humanity to these AI, and then Evan Rachel Wood, who plays Dolores, and I had a moment about halfway through the shoot where we realized that we as actors are robots. Like we're the hosts in a regard, in that like we just went, wait a second, we come in, someone gives us lines to read, we have a narrative, we do the scene, we make out with someone who's not our real girlfriend, we die sometimes, and they yell, cut, let's do it one more time, let's reset, and start over again. We went, that's what we do for a living, we're hosts already as actors. Yeah, so it was like...
Okay. Congratulations. Is this true? This handsomest man thing? Congratulations. GQ has named you the world's most handsomest man. Were you... First of all, does that come with anything? Is there a medal or a cash prize, or you just get to keep your face?
No, it's just my lot, and it's just a burden, just an albatross around my neck.
Were you as a teenager?
No.
Were you a stud growing up?
I was not.
You were not a stud as a teenager.
No, I was not. I was sort of a theater geek. It took some.
You think this guy did not get any attention?
I did. You know, look, that you picked the best photo of me from my high school
Would you like to see the best photo of me from high school?
I would.
This is the best photo of me from high school.
We're safe to say that is pre-Photoshop.
Yeah. Yes. Evidently, it's pre-color film. So you did. So if you couldn't get the girl's attention, how did you? What was your gambit to get the girl's attention?
I was goofy. I was in theater. I was sort of the guy. I was the guy who was probably a little too enthusiastic to be playing, Hugo Peabody and Bye Bye Birdie. And I think I probably may have confused some of the girls in high school. I was like, the girls would be like, I don't know what he prefers just yet. But I was kind of goofy. I was just like, I would come to school and do like Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy bits. Like I would memorize all their stand-up and come and do that, and I would do impersonations.
You do impressions?
Well, not like on the spot. That's the worst. Blank.
What do you got? What do you got?
Ford to upload a story for me now.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I just finished a movie with Woody Harrelson. I got a couple of giggles out of him doing... You know what? The hardest ones to do are the ones that everyone does, like your walk-ins or your McConaughey. But I did notice something about McConaughey that you can't just do the all right thing anymore, because it's like everyone can do it.
Yeah, sure.
But what you got to do is throw in a little Texas whistle in there with those S's. So it's like, when you start to hear those S's start to creep on in. And like, I'll make it, once you step outside to my AIR stream, I'll make you a margarita to blow your horns off.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Westworld airs Sunday nights on HBO. James Marsden, everybody. We'll be right back with NASCAR champion Jimmy Johnson. Stick around.